Witness the next generation of dueling! Rev it up!
What's up, everybody? It's Raptor here. Today we're actually be doing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I'm actually a former competitive player for Yu-Gi-Oh! I played for about 2 years. I grew up on Yu-Gi-Oh! I would always watch Yu-Gi-Oh! before I would go to school, so I'm very familiar with all this stuff. I have a lot of knowledge on this. So we're gonna get this started. 5D's World actually dropped, if I remember correctly, it was last month. I think it was the 25th. So right now it is... What's the date? It is October 20th. So it was a little bit less than a month ago. So let's get this started here. 5D's World.
There aren't many like me.
And we have our protagonist from the show, Yugioh Fudo. It's gonna be awesome. I personally love 5D's. A lot of people had a lot of gripes with it. I loved it. This is one of my favorites. Legendary Duelist. Unlocked. Linking with Yugioh Fudo. Oh, sorry, that was my phone going off. I don't know if anybody heard that. That thing going on in the background is an event going on for GX World. Jack, my man, Jack. He is my favorite character on all this stuff. I actually found out recently that he's not going to be a playable character for next year, which I'm sad about that. I'm very sad about that. So I'm going ahead and just read this out loud. There can only one future king, and you're looking at him, Jack Atlas. Sorry, that was a terrible impression of his voice. I'm sorry. I don't have a voice for any of them, but it's like, yeah, Jack. Wild Dan, I don't know who that other guy is. Again, these are all a lot of these characters you're going to see here are made-up characters for the game. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my monitor over here, so I don't know. That was too easy. Jack is unstoppable. You want this one from Old Man Books here? That was too easy. Jack Atlas is unstoppable. Handsome Stan. Okay. That's why he wore the crown for like forever. He's second to none, don't you agree? In this duel, his opponent... This is who I don't know who cares this is. Narrator voice, I guess. In this duel, his opponent made some reckless mistakes. Huh? Haven't I seen him before? Whoa, no way. He's the guy who defeated Jack in the Fortune Cup and became the new king. Plus, he was Jack's teammate during the WRGP. I honestly don't remember what the WRGP thing is. If I remember, I think it was this thing near the end of the series where it was like this big tournament thing with a lot of other people. Like it was like a team tournament, if I remember correctly. I remember seeing something about that. I played another Yu-Gi-Oh game where that was involved. That might be what this is. I'm not entirely sure. We got Handsome Stan. Yugioh Fudo. I don't know why, but I feel like Handsome Stan's voice sounds a bit more southern. I don't know. I got nothing for that. It's just a bunch of dots. He's Yugioh Fudo. He's Yugioh Fudo. He doesn't even say anything. He's cool. He got more dots. He doesn't need any lines. He's like the Luke Skywalker of Yu-Gi-Oh. That's just a callback reference to the Force Awakens. You've arrived, you say again. Question carried. Oh, it's Jack. Jack. So this is where you've been training. Correct. This world is full of duelists. The perfect place to hone my skills. Oh, I can't do a Jack Atlas. He sounds like a borderline between like British and Australian. I can't do a voice like that. You say you know why I've invited you here. He's always had his like really bit more rough British Australian accent. That's what I'm trying to go for. We'll have one final duel in this world to see who's the true champion. Jack. In order to be the true king, I must defeat you. Very well, Jack. Good, that's the Yugioh I know, but it's not yet time for us to duel. What? Take a look at your deck. Impossible! Since this is the digital world, you can't use your real-life deck here. Until you build the finest deck in this world, you won't stand a chance against me. Just silence from Yusei. But knowing you, it shouldn't take very long. So I just want to point out here, I've already done a lot of this stuff on my phone. This is my secondary account. But we have something called dueling skills. You basically get like special things you can do that other characters can't. Like for a character named Bandit Keith, he can send like a card back to his deck and draw a new card. For the dueling skills for the 5D's world, you don't get their signature cards or their boss cards. Basically, you get them through their skills. So yeah, that's something definitely new for the game. But knowing you, it shouldn't take very long. Because you always find the best way to use any card. You say I'm looking forward to the day we will have our duel. Same here. The greatest duel ever, Jack. Jack, I imagine this as like a little inner monologue. Jack, I also desire to have one final decisive battle against you. A duel that requires all my skills and cunning. But in order for that to happen, I first require cards. I guess I'll scrunch around for cards. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a little bit more of a Jack Ellis. I guess I'll scrunch around for cards like the good old days. Yeah, they grew up in the Piccolo character background. They actually had they grew up in a place called the Satellite, which was kind of like the ghetto, a little bit kind of thing. They grew up in little sketchy areas. I think that was his Crimson Dragon mark on his arm going off. What's this? The mark of the What's this? The mark of the Crimson Dragon. Stardust Dragon. That's his signature card. It's a very beautiful card too. I feel it. Even though I don't have the card, I still sense Stardust. My mark must still bind me to my dragon. Yeah, everybody who has a mark has some sort of dragon. Just FYI. Stardust Dragon, I swear that you and I will be reunited. And when I get my Stardust Dragon back, that's when we'll duel, Jack. Yusei Fudo unlocked! And that shining card right there is his Stardust Dragon card. Yeah, Jack Atlas has a Red Dragon Archfiend. One of my favorite cards. Has a great. It ended up having its entire own archetype deck. It was really cool too. Really has really good abilities, really good stats as well. Yusei Fudo and Yusei's deck can now be used. Obtain Yusei Fudo's skill, Mark of the Dragon head. So each part of the Mark of the Dragon has some sort of part of the body on it. So like like Yusei has the wing. I think Luna has the foot. I think Akiza has, I want to say, the wing. I don't remember that much. But it says Mark of the Dragon head, so that's why I know he has a head. Yusei's Ace Monster Stardust Dragon is not included in his default deck. You can add Stardust Dragon to his extra deck. Excuse me. To his extra deck by using his skill Mark of the Dragon head. Excuse me. Well, the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's is here. Complete stage missing 5D's and obtain characters from the 5D series. It's just loading right now already. We see the deck list. So deck lists are basically like decks that other players around the world have actually built. I remember my camera's here. So deck lists are other decks people around the world have actually built and put up there. It's like, hey, this is a deck that worked really well. Anybody wants to use it? Here it is, and it gives you all the cards you have, which is really cool. I actually kind of like that. It's also what people who were playing competitively would call net decking. Alrighty. There should be a little pop-up for an introduction to synchro summoning, unless I've already done it. I don't know. Oh. These are little dual quizzes. Yeah, I think I have done it. Blue Eye Synchro. So this, I started off with Saito Kaiba. If you don't know who that is, he's one of the original. He was the original rival to Yugioh Duel from the first series. So this is going to be our introduction to synchro summons. So I just put my table down.
Sure, I never turn down a duel.
Alrighty. So we got a Blue Eyes White Dragon and 2 Protectors with Eyes of Blue. So cool thing about Protector for Eyes of Blue, you summon it, you can bring out one level 1 light attribute tuner monster, and then its secondary ability is you can contribute 1 effect monster on the field to the graveyard, which since we have 2 Protectors of the Eyes of Blue, if you special summon 1 and you tribute the other, special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's how we're gonna get Azure Eyes Silver Dragon up for our Synchro Summon. Normal summon Protector of Eyes of Blue.
I summon a monster.
Activate the effective creatures of Eyes of Blue.
My monster's effect.
So I just specify both special summons have to be from the hand. So special summon a level 1 light tuner monster from your hand.
I special summon a monster.
And then you can use either one. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna use for the center one just because I don't know. I like using the center one more. So we're going to send them to the graveyard and bring up Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I'm counting on you. I special
Summon a monster. I don't know why I'm trying to keep up with the voice acting. I don't know. Alright, so now we're going to do Synchro Summons. Special Summon. So the way you Synchro Summon is you have 1 tuner and 1 a non-tuner monster. It can be an effect monster or a normal monster. But their levels have to equal the Synchro Summons monster. So this Azure Eyes Silver Dragon is a level 9 monster, Blue Eyes White Dragon is a level 8, and Protector of the Eyes of Blue is a level 1. Combine those together, you make 9. And you can't go over unlike Ritual Summons. Go ahead and send these to the graveyard. Bring out Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. Really cool ability for Azure Eyes though is after your next turn you can actually bring back a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your graveyard. It's right where you just like spam Blue Eyes. That's how you get. That's also a great way to get the playmat for a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Bring it out 100 times.
I activate my monster's effect. Battle. This is the strength of our bond. My monster attacks you directly.
So as long as they don't have any monsters on the field, you can attack their life points directly. And that is Synchro Summons. I thought there was going to be one for Stardust Dragon, but I guess not. I'll probably go through later on, do a video of it, either do a video or just do it behind the camera or behind the scenes, and go ahead and go through some of these, or I'll probably do it with you guys just to show you like the different things that you can do. Also, a great way to get gems, and gems is how you get packs of cards. It is like a pack of cards is like 50 gems, and you only get 3 cards, which really sucks. Alrighty, I wish it was more. So I'm just going to see what all is in his deck and see what all we need to edit here. I'll probably edit that out though. Y'all probably don't really care too much about what I put in this, or about all the editing and seeing how that works here. If you are interested on how I set the decks up, comment down below, and I'll be more than happy to set up a deck. Ooh, a lot of machine types. Not warrior. Oh, he's a beast warrior. Okay, but we still got a lot of machines. We have only 1 tuner. Okay. Well, hey, at least we get with his ability we get with Mark of the Dragon Head, we actually get not just Stardust Dragon, but we also get. So I'm gonna keep going up and just set it over here. Not only do you get Stardust Dragon, you also get 2 tuner type monsters called Junk Synchron, which are really good. And that's how you bring out Junk Warrior. Is it already set? Okay, yeah, it's set. So it's not going to show up at the bottom, though. I'm just going to go ahead and edit through here. See what oh, awesome! We actually have this. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and edit, empty the deck. And I will be right back. I'm going to do and edit this really quick, and I'll see you in a second. Alrighty, we got the deck all fixed up. Alright, let's go ahead and save the deck. Alright, looks like I already have saved it. Alrighty. Let's find somebody to duel and test this deck out. Hopefully it's a win. Hopefully it's a win. This is I don't have as many cards as I have on my other one. I've been playing the other one for I had that other couple of years. about a year. I've been playing this for about a week. Don't have as many cards as I would like to have. Magicians and Brandis. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, that felt great. Okay. Alright, we're going second.
Each card has power waiting to be unleashed. I'll prove that nothing and no one is useless.
Let's have a duel. Duel.
Yeah, those minor characters we just see scattered around there. It's just like, let's have a duel!
I summon a monster in attack position.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go over all the hate cards in my hand. This is your opening hand. So we have Future Samurai. It's what it's what we call. You know, I'm just gonna bring this out. Alright, we got Legend, the Mystical Genie of the Lamp. Excuse me. So this, luckily this isn't timed. If I was playing somebody else, it would be timed. So our opening hand was Future Samurai. This is a Gemini monster. Basically, how this works is you play it. It has no effect. Next turn, you can summon it again, and it gets its abilities. So its effect is you can banish one monster from your graveyard to target one face-up monster on the field and destroy the target. This is Synchro Deflector. No one said that quite yet. Activate only when a face-up synchro monster you control is selected as an attack target. Then negate the attack and destroy one monster your opponent controls. Shine Knight. This card is level 4 while in face-up defense position. I have him 4 defense position because his attack is. And then we have a level returner, reduce the level of one face-up monster you control by up to 2, which is good. Alright, so right now, just because we have a powerhouse right now, that Gene, the Mystical Genie, the Lens.
I summon a monster.
So I'm going to go ahead and enter the battle phase, and I'm going to destroy Sorcerer of the Doom.
Not over till it's over.
I end my turn.
All right, my turn. Draw. I'm using this. I summon a monster in attack position.
What you gonna do, little man? The Riado.
It's my
Okay.
turn.
It's
Not a
my
big
turn.
powerhouse, but it's something. It's not too bad. Not too bad.
I draw.
Natural Tune. Boom. Alrighty. Alright, this is what I was hoping for. So we're gonna get it. We're going ahead and bring out Stardust Dragon. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play Future Samurai.
I summon a monster.
I'm gonna go ahead and set one card. I'm gonna run and set Synchro Deflector. And I'm gonna activate a thing called Natural Tune. I can take one of my level 4 monsters and make them into a tuner monster.
Activate a spell card.
And because neither one of these are tuner monsters. And Stardust Dragon is level 8. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Future Samurai. It doesn't really matter, they're both level 4. And special summon it. I actually have 2. So the pack there was a pack that came out right the same day the 5D's was released. We were actually able to get Stardust Dragon that way. So we can get 2 Stardust Dragons. We can use Stardust because a lot of people apparently use Stardust Dragon because with Akiza, she was able to use Stardust Dragon. She has her own little intro for that. But we're gonna go ahead and see the Stardust Dragon animation. And let me tell you, it is very, very pretty. Hopefully, it comes across as pretty as on your screen as it is on mine. I'm just going to go ahead and place this in attack position.
The hopes of the world coalesce into a single star. Let's rev
Rev it up. Synchro Summon! Stardust Dragon!
Take flight! Stardust Dragon!
That is a lot better quality on this computer than it is on my phone. That was beautiful though. If you don't really know what it looks like, it wasn't very clear on that video. You got the picture of it right on the side here. So it's just such a pretty dragon. I love it. I love this dragon. I like Red Dragon Archfiend much better because of what it does. But this is probably one of the prettiest Yu-Gi-Oh cards we have. Alrighty, let's see. That's right. We already have normal summon. So you can only normal summon once per turn. You can special summon as many times as you can. Alrighty. So I'm just so that we all know what this thing does. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated, that would destroy a card on the field. I'm just reading it off the card, so you can go on and read along. You can tribute this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. During the end phase of this card, the effect of this. So I'm stumbling over my words. If this effect was activated this turn and was not negated, you can special summon this card back from your graveyard. So it's a repeatable effect as long as it is not negated, or it doesn't get banished in the process. So we're gonna go ahead and go into battle phase.
Stardust Dragon! Cosmic Flare!
That's 1,300 points of damage. That's awesome.
I end my turn.
Here I go. My turn. Draw. I'm using this. I summon a monster in attack position.
Usually I'd skip over their dialogue, but I'm saving it for commentary basically. I don't really have any other reason to be using that or have it up. I'm just gonna go and set this face down and go ahead and attack position it.
My monster attacks.
1,300, another 1,300 points of damage. He's all the way down to 1050. I have not been touched. So so far, this is a pretty good deck. Although this is a fairly weak opponent with a level 10 deck. I'm used to going up against people who have level 27 decks. So my mind's more like, this is going to be great for this. This is going to be great for this. This is a good combo. So that's just my mind's more equipped for like higher level opponents. So I'm just mopping the floor with them. Alright, that's going to be in the turn.
I end my turn.
Oh, and if you're ever in a PvP, if you have the game, if you're ever in a PvP, you can actually click your character, and they have little side comments they can make. Like if your opponent's taking too long, you can say, come on, make your move. And mine's higher. Defense position monster. If his attack points were higher than mine, than Shine Knight's, mine would be destroyed. I would take no damage. But due to the fact my defense was higher, he takes damage, which is awesome. I love doing. That's why he's there. Night Day Greffer. Alrighty. This card is treated as this is another Gemini. During the end phase, you can target one equip spell card. Alright, I don't have any equip spell that. He's mostly here for power because he's a 1,700 attack point monster with 1,600 points of defense. He's a fairly good card for level 4. He's actually a very good card for level 4. If he was level 3, he'd be fantastic. Go ahead and play Night Day Greffer. And just because I want to finish this off with his monster, his signature monster, I just flicked my hand right into the camera. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy it with Stardust Dragon.
Attack Stardust Dragon! Cosmic Flare!
Excuse me.
You're really good at dueling.
You're really good at dueling.
My bond over yours was the determining factor.
And your opponent's life points reduced to 0. As you level up, you also get new things, or you can get you can get anything from cards to new skills, to even gems. I like working for the gems, just so I can get more cards. But yeah, you can get all the way up to, let me see here. I heard they actually reduced the level. You can get all the way up to level 30. I remember there was a time when it was like level 45, but I'm not quite sure why they. That's what I've read. Yeah, I do remember seeing something about like a level 45 or like a 35. Not 45. I didn't mean to say 45. But there are quite a lot of. There's quite a bit you can do. And this is your duel assessment. This basically tells you how well you did. It goes through all the things you did, whether it be like, okay, so it says, I took no damage, that's 500 points, I won 2,000 points right there, played a prismatic card, played a glossy card. Prismatic and glossy is just like the rarity of it. Well, it's not really rarity, it's just like, it tells you what kind of rarity it is on the top. It would be like, UR for ultra rare, SR for super rare, R for rare, and for normal. Which is pretty common. I don't know what makes them so special, to be honest. If it was a real card, it'd be much more rare. And here, I got no idea. If you pull one like a glossy or prismatic from a pack, then that's woohoo. Anyway, But yeah, that's your duel assessment, and that's the score, and you get, and for every 1,000 points you get a little treasure chest, which is something you can get. These are just something for the event going on. For Zane Truesdale, he's an unlockable character for GX World. If y'all would like me to venture onto other worlds, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be more than happy to go along with that. Although I'm not going to be starting fresh, you get to here, you got to get to like stage 10 in Duel Monsters World. And then I've already done a little bit in GX World. Well, that's gonna be summing up this this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you liked it, leave a like or a heart, or depending on where I upload this, whether it be Facebook or YouTube, not entirely sure quite yet. But I hope you all enjoy, and I hope to see you all in the next video.